Welcome, welcome, welcome to Chats with Nick podcast, and I'm your host, Nick. This next artist name is Cayla, but you can call her Kay. She's from Chesapeake, Virginia, and she's an artist and a creative. Let's welcome Miss Kay. So Miss Kay, for those who don't know you quite yet, what can they expect from the artist and the creative?
Okay. I feel like when I refer to myself as an artist, I feel like it's all inclusive. Like that's an artist of every way you mean that, basically. Music, photography, modeling, painting, drawing, hopefully soon video work, as far as not necessarily behind the scenes of it, well, not working the camera, but maybe more on what director hat. So that's what they can expect from Kay.
Absolutely. And please, if you ever see an opportunity that steps in your way, you like, that's Nick. Definitely.
No, for sure. My brain's already moving right there with it.
Great. So, your album is called Are You Okay?
Yes.
So, with that being said,
uh-huh.
Are you okay?
I am okay.
All right. So,
okay.
what does that album include?
What does it include as far as...
Like, what is it about? I'm sorry.
Right. So, it's really kind of like, it's a marker where I was at in life at that time, or almost like reflection in where I'm at right now. So it's, to me, the way I listen to it is it just feels like an emotional roller coaster, really. Like it's just a bunch of different emotions up and down. Reminds me of like a journal entry. Like you're just reading through the pages of, okay, this day you're feeling like this day, okay, you're feeling like this. So it's kind of more like me talking to myself, I guess.
Wow, that's completely awesome.
Yeah.
So I heard Mr.
Yes.
And to be honest with you, I'm like, hey, Zeddy with the blue eyes, what it do? So with that being said, what is Mr. all about?
Mr. is a combination of a bunch of different guys that I feel like I've dealt with or I've met, or even just through, conversations with other women or my friends that we've all met. We've all met these different guys. And, of course, from my own experience, a lot of those guys are one guy for myself. So it's like, that was me kind of just, speaking out about that side of things and how I'm tired of those guys. I'm over it.
Gotcha. You know what? I definitely don't have too much guy experience.
Okay, yes.
But I can understand being over it. You know what I'm
it's a people thing. So, someone can make it. I have missus who does whatever. Everyone does. Well, not everyone does these things, but there's people who have these qualities.
Exactly. Where the missus at? Where the misters at? All right. So, when we were talking about the misters and the process of that, how did you get to the point where you decided that I can't do these misters anymore? What was that process like?
So basically, how did that come to this realization?
Exactly.
I feel like it's really like it's more of like a thing that I've just went through. So even after one of the misters, I didn't like that, so I ended that. But then somehow I found another mister and I didn't like something else for a different reason. So it's kind of like, I feel like that's just, I don't know, me moving through my life, if that makes sense. You're not going to know what you like and don't like until you experience it. So it's like, this is me just trying something new, or I found something else I don't like. So I guess I'm realizing I don't like it after it's over. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say, well, I guess I can say now that I won't meet another mister like that. I can't say I won't meet another mister like that, but I can choose when I want to leave a mister like that. Yeah.
So how do we get to the point where we're now like self-aware? You know what I'm saying? To where we can know like, this is the type of behavior, this type of relationships that I no longer want because for whatever reason, I discovered that this is not conducive to how I feel and making me feel like the queen that you really are.
It's hard in the moment, I feel like. It's that's why a lot of this is self-reflection after the fact. Like, this is something I'm already going through it, and then I get to this place. I don't know if I wake up one day and I'm really just realizing how this is making me feel as a person. Like, just me, how do I feel good in this? Like, is this person actually making me feel good, or do they make me feel bad? And so now it's like, okay, well, it's weighing out like this. This is bad right here. Maybe we should go ahead and leave this alone now.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I was actually researching like self-love, and after researching self-love, I discovered what a healthy relationship looks like and what an unhealthy relationship looks like. And unfortunately, it's kind of like in life, it's like almost like we learn from our mistakes, right? And the good thing is, it sounds like you learning what a good relationship look like and what an unhealthy relationship looks like, and learning to step away when you see it kind of early on before it gets kind of too deep.
I feel that. I feel like I'm still learning. So, like, you know, there's certain things that I've learned that I'll know, okay, I don't like that, I'm going to stop it here. But there's something new that could be thrown at me that I have not dealt with yet. So now I can only use those steps, the tools that I've put in attack for myself to try to assess that. So I can't say every time I'm leaving when I should, but I do get there, versus it's just not going to happen and I'm lost somewhere in this toxic relationship.
Well, I'm proud of you, girl.
Thank you,
High
thank
five.
you.
Because, I mean, I think it takes a lot to step back and say, you know what, this is not okay. Because you're a creator, right?
Yeah.
And because you're a creator, you create in multifaceted ways. So with that being said, what was your creative process in order to produce Areuocay?
Yes. It really started off with just one song. And that was more of like, you know, the way people say with music, they are just, you know, expressing themselves. It's more just like an outlet to just get that emotion that you're feeling out. So that's what the first song was for me, which was D&D. I was angry about something, and I feel like, you know, something that I want to even like speak to with music is that it's not always so literal. As far as in the music, you know, I'm using words a certain way, it doesn't mean I'm that angry about it, but I feel this way about it. I don't know if that makes sense.
It does.
It's more like I'm speaking to the passion behind the feeling I feel, but it doesn't mean I want to go bust the windows out this person's car type thing.
Exactly.
But, you know, this situation made me feel like this.
Exactly.
And that's me expressing it through this. So that was me really like releasing that, and I wanted to try to release my emotions in a new way, and that was the cool thing about music, which I hadn't, you know, I've never done it like that before. So I was like, okay, well, I see what everybody's talking about now.
Yeah.
And I liked it. So after that, I made my first song, and I was like, this is crazy. Like, I can't believe I sound like this on a song. I can't believe I made a song, and now I just want to make more.
Wow. So what advice would you give an artist who is trying to discover, is this something I want to do? How do I even know? How do I find my sound? How do I know who to connect with? What would be like maybe one or two things you would like to tell them about your process? Some helpful tips.
Honestly, like, the first thing I feel like that helped me in my journey is just being open about what you want to do. Like, the more you talk about, like, okay, this is something I'm interested in, versus, you know, a lot of the time I feel like people kind of shy away from things that they might be interested in, but okay, I'm not a person who would do that, so they kind of just, they don't talk about it, they don't try it, whatever. Talking about it, you find people who are interested in that stuff, and then they might bring you into that world and expose you to it. You may or may not like it when you get in it, but at least there's only one way to find out, is by doing it. You're not going to know if you're going to want to be a singer until you try being a singer.
Wow. So today,
yes,
you will be performing a song from Areuocay?
Yes.
And what song would that be?
It's my favorite song, Too Fast.
Too Fast? Now, what's Too Fast about?
Too Fast is actually about two different things.
Okay.
So when I originally wrote Too Fast, it's like it was more about like where I was at in life at that time. Like, I was just feeling like, you know, at that time I was getting ready to graduate soon. You know, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my life, and I feel like, you know, I want to hurry up and graduate. I want to hurry up and do this, and I just felt like I'm moving so fast, but for what? Where am I going? What am I going to? I'm trying to hurry up and rush life for what? I don't even know what my end whatever is. So it was me kind of just realizing like where I'm at in life. On top of, obviously, then a guy comes into that, and I feel like, you know, things are moving fast. You know, this person got me feeling good sometimes, but not good a lot of the time too. So it's like, it's a, you know, another situation that I'm in where I don't know what to do with it, you know, and I just hope this person feels the way I feel, you know, about them. So that's kind of what, you know, the song is kind of talking about, me trying to find my footing through all that.
Awesome. Would you like to introduce your new song?
I'm gonna do song
Too Fast.
Yes. So I'm going to perform Too Fast off of my debut EP, Areuocay, with the guitarist AP, and we're gonna do an acoustic version.
Running too fast. Watch out, baby, please do not crash. Running really nowhere too fast. Moving too fast. Moving through the streams and the flows. They telling me this really how it goes. Searching for Nirvana. Tell me, have you seen her? They say she don't come round it no more, but I need her and I can't let her go. Tell me, do you love me? 'Cause I feel so lovely when I'm with you. There's really nothing I wouldn't do for 7 minutes in heaven with you. That's my boo, that's my baby. Okay, not really, but I'm feeling him lately. Got me on a sugar high. At this rate, it's looking like it's do or die. Got me so high with you. Then you drop me falling straight past the moon. 10 toes back to earth. I wish the truth didn't have to hurt, yeah. Moving too fast. Moving through the streams and the flows. They telling me this really how it goes. Caught in a whirlwind of my lows. I'm so lost, I don't know where to go. Hope you find me and bring me back home. Can we just move in slow motion? Never miss a beat, never rush a moment. Won't you come into my space? Stay a while, enjoy my vibrations. I hear you, I feel you. When your heart hurts, trust me that mine does too. We're so interconnected, yeah. There's no reason to be stressing. Running too fast. Watch out, baby, please do not crash. Running really nowhere too fast. Moving too fast. Moving through the streams and the flows. They telling me this really how it goes.
You better be there for my baby. Chest with Nick Pocket. You better be there. I'll be square every Friday. I don't care if I gotta go to church or not. Let me tell you, I'm tuning in, so you tuning in. You heard? Listen, my baby on all that thing. Yeah, right there. She on them there, right there. You better follow her, okay? You better follow her. Yeah, you better subscribe.